too bald. Tony, what happened? Fuel? There's so much fuel.
The other side's worse.
So much fuel.
Was it both sides?
So we had to come back. We got to figure that out. We didn't get our first test pass.
That's cool. Here.
Oh yeah. Jake, what do you think happened?
I think we got a big fuel issue.
All right, here's what's going on. Injectors had to get cleaned out because we're shit in the fuel lines. Converter's getting swapped. And Josh is filling it with oil, but we're gonna try and get this thing fired tonight to see if we're still having problems with it. Hey, so we found the issue. Vacuum line. Diaphragm and this is fucked. It's coming out of here. Fuel's coming out of here.
Fuel primer.
So fuel's pouring out of there into the front of the intake, which was dumping it in this cylinder, that one over there. So the injectors were good, and we're just dumb. Or we missed it. But who would have thought? Nice.
See what you find now?
How's he sleeping like that?
Okay, what happened?
So, first pass with the car, new injectors, new turbos, new cam, tune-ups, new trans. Obviously, tune-ups a little bit different here, so I'm gonna say on the brake it was a little rich. We changed converter last night, never spooled it back up. And then as soon as I let go of the trans brake, we're 3.0 on the air fuel, and then it just lugged the motor down. It never gained RPM, just fell on its face. So the O2's the big stuff did what it's supposed to do. We have it set to pull out 12% max, and it pretty much pulled it out the whole way. So we obviously pulled some fuel out on the trans brake, and we're gonna go up for Q1 and see what we can do. Turbos did what they did. You know, made some changes with the wastegates going to blow-off valves, and like I say, it made 40 pounds, but it just had a ton of fuel and just gonna make power. So we're gonna go up for Q1 and see what we come up with.
What are we here for?
Pictures.
With all the gear this time.
Yeah, we didn't know that and came with nothing, and then they made fun of us. We're back. We came with nothing.
What are you doing, Marty?
Stand by. Everybody just build it. There we go. Looks to be the CV.
All right, I'll take that.
You might want to write that.
Suck it in.
It's
Our trust.
Yeah, it's
doesn't
yes,
suck
but
in.
it's just for organ. The very first photo is just so you know.
Get my chicken legs in there?
No.
It's Q1. They just called all the blue cars to the lanes. Just all blue cars today. What are we doing?
Try to make a pass. Put some power on it, take some fuel out of it. Hopefully it shifts all the gears and everything does what it's supposed to do, and I don't get out of the gas like a pussy. Trans won't go into gear.
Trans won't go into gear.
Why? I don't know.
You have the switch on?
Yeah?
You have the air bottle on?
Oh, on, hey!
Hey, we're good, we're good. Hey, we're good.
I'm guessing you're going to.
Out here for the photo shoot.
Come on.
You had a wheelie problem. Now you wish you had a wheelie problem.
We don't.
What are you gonna do?
Hopefully go fast.
Fuck, I hope so too.
Run 677, 530, and he's got to pick up a second at least. Good run. How about 435, Jake Blain to the other end, 182 miles an hour.
Hey, so it went a 435, but we didn't make it.
Yeah,
But
I say it's a win. From
better than going 6-0s all day.
From not getting down the track, making a complete pass, it's a win. Bottles are up.
12.
You're out. No, I went 35.
Thought you wanted 12. Pussy.
I am 12.
Marty, what'd you think?
Went down. Got surprised. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Whose mouth are you gonna put that meat in? All right, we didn't make the field with Jake's car, but our boy Marty's still in. We're gonna help him out today.
Let's get fired up.
We're gonna see how he does. I'm confident. His car's a weapon. Bobby, you're fat. Why are we going to sit in the stands?
This sucks.
Yep, true. Jake, how do you go from racing all week to lead pit bitch?
Well, when you suck, you just gotta do something that you're better at.
So yeah, we're here helping Marty. First round of ProStreet eliminations. He's got to run Adrian Herrera. This beautiful Chevelle. Bobby.
I didn't make it, but neither did Jake, so we're good.
But he did run faster than you.
No, he didn't.
I know.
Everybody's got a dream. My dream is to be skinny. It worked just good enough, man.
Thanks, brother.
You don't need anything?
4 dudes, 1 Fiat. We're going home. All of Michigan sucks.
Adios, muchachos.
All right, Jake, weekend recap.
Not much to recap. We struggled the whole time.
It was a struggle.
But we made progress. I can say, with all the changes we made, we didn't make it to the dyno like we wanted to. Finished the car and literally loaded the trailer, drove to the lot for PDRA, and obviously it was a struggle after that. First pass we got, did a burnout, and fuel pressure regulator stuck. Didn't know it, so we ended up missing our second round of testing. Pulled all the injectors out, none of them were stuck. Put it all back together. Whole fuel system we tore apart. Put it all back together, and it was still just drowning the first couple of cylinders with fuel. And Josh noticed moisture on top of the regulator, and from there we pulled off the vacuum line, and it was just gushing out fuel. It was just filling intake, just spraying straight in there. Fixed that. Next pass, it kind of went down. It wasn't fast. It just had too much fuel in it. We ended up pulling with, switching injectors, everything we did. Probably pulled over 20% fuel over the next couple runs. And then it was the last pass. We kind of just made a Hail Mary. We got to pull a lot of power out. Well, it was still a little spicy at the starting line. Traction control grabbed it, brought it down. Just didn't have enough up top with a 35. And the field was a 22 to qualify. So obviously they put us out. But we at least made a A to B pass. We proved out the transmission works. Everything is doing what it's supposed to do. We got rid of wastegates. The blow-off valves are now controlling all the boost. It did what it's supposed to do. Need to figure out something though with back pressure, because obviously I have wastegates back pressures through the roof now. So we're gonna regroup and go to Milan for the first heads up and crush Scotty Goss.
You heard it here first. Get fucked, Scotty.